Alright, welcome to another episode of Low Budget Shooting. Today is going to be 44 Magnum Day. I've only got a couple of them here, and one of them is a rifle, and one of them is the venerable Model 29. The interesting thing about the 44 Magnum is kind of like the 357 Magnum. Elmer Keith started working with cartridges. He was a big hunter. And he started playing with the 44 Special cartridge in around 1955, making hotter loads for it in order to take bigger game. Well, he got with Smith & Wesson, much like he did when the Model 27 or pre-Model 27 was made, and told him about it and showed him the round, and they started to make a gun. Well, there's some controversy about the 44 Magnum because what ended up happening is they don't know if it was somebody from Ruger or Remington had shared it with Ruger, but they found out about this development of this 44 Magnum cartridge, and they actually came out with the Ruger Blackhawk before Smith & Wesson came out with the Model 29, and that was in 1956. So what ended up happening is the Model 29, this is my first revolver that I ever purchased. I bought this back in 1992 from a friend for $450, and I have the original wooden case with the blue velvet and the cleaning rod and all that. It came with the Leopold pistol scope on it. I've used this for bullseye competition. It was really cool. Loaded rounds down to about 800 feet per second. You could see the lead going down the firing range. And I've also hunted with this gun. So we'll be shooting this one today. It's in beautiful condition. The bluing on it is amazing. This is a Model 29-2. Now, Dirty Harry in 1971, when that came out, he used a Model 29, but his was a 6-inch barrel. This is an 8 3/8. A lot of people think that he had the big long barrel like this one, but it wasn't. It was a 6-inch barrel. So another interesting thing about the 44 Magnum cartridge too is Elmer Keith had been using the 44 Special cartridge and just loading it up with a lot of gunpowder to, get the velocities. Well, when they started actually manufacturing the 44 Magnum cartridge, they made it a little bit longer. And it wasn't so much that you could get more gunpowder in it, it was so that you don't put that in the old 44 Special guns, which wouldn't have been able to handle it. So, and also, not only did Dirty Harry use this gun, Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro, also used a 44 Magnum in that movie too. So the next 44 Magnum that I'll be using is this right here. This is the Henry Golden Boy, and this is the Carbine version. And I tell you what, I've wanted one of these things forever, and I saw one at Academy Sports go up, and I think I got this for like $540 a few years ago, and I use it for deer hunting. I put the Vortex Crossfire on it. It's a perfect size scope for this gun, and I took 2 deer last year, and I was pretty amazed that I used a 180 grain hollow point, and it went straight through. Dropped them both, obviously. But I used to use a 223 forever. But anyways, this gun is a lot of fun. It's a beautiful, the Henry guns are just, they are just beautiful. So we're going to take these down to the range, and we're going to do some shooting with the 44 Magnum. Okay, one interesting thing about this gun too, the Model 29-2, this was the last year they ended it before the 29-3, where they actually recessed the cylinders. And also, I don't know if you see it, but what it does is when you put the bullet in it, it fits flush with the cylinder. They stopped doing that process. I think it was because it was a manufacturing process and it's just one less step they needed to do. And then the other thing they also did too is the trigger. They stopped putting ribs in the trigger, and I don't know if you can see that from here, but that is one of the things they did. And also, I didn't mention this on the history of the gun. Colt never made a 44 Magnum until 1990 with the Anaconda, and then I think they stopped making the Anaconda in 1996. So they kind of missed the whole entire boat on the 44 Magnum craze. So let me get some safety gear on, and then we're going to do some shooting. And I missed. I got it that time. And some fish food. I missed. Got it that time. Oh man, knocked everything. Oh, let's just hit a steel plate. Yeah, it knocks the head out. Then there's a steel plate about 60 yards from here. I think I missed that one. This is the last round. There's none. Yeah, that thing kicks, man. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can hit the fish bottle, fish food. We got it. And then we got the glass. Got that glass. Missed that one. Missed it again. Got that one. I believe that is it. It is. So the first two rounds that were kind of soft were some lead loads that I had for bullseye. The other ones were 240 grain. Okay, here's the Henry. Let's see if we can hit this Listerine bottle. No, that was an accident. I missed. Got it. That's it. Okay, those other loads were some target loads, just lead, and they were down low. These guys right here are what I use for hunting. Now I'm going to see if I can get those bottles that are way in the back, about 50 yards from here. First I'm just going to shoot the steel plate. No, I'm not, because it'll make that thing fall down. Let's see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, never had that happen before. There we go. Wow, that's hard. Okay, we can hit the plate. Man. What do I got? I got one more bottle here. Yes. Vaporize that. And that's it. So, if you guys haven't noticed, when I shoot these things, I don't edit these to where I hit everything all the time. This is real life person who's just an average shooter. Trying to shoot stuff long range freehand. I have better days, but anyways, I just glad you guys are here. Hey, by the way, we got like 35 subscribers, and I appreciate it, every one of you guys. It's kind of cool to watch the watches go up. And I'm about I don't know, 3,900 hours shy of where they supposedly monetize these things. And it'll actually be interesting, because I'll share with you if it ever gets monetized what you actually make. I don't know. It's interesting. So anyways, Henry 44 Magnum rifle, Smith & Wesson model 29-2, my first revolver I ever bought. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. Be safe when you're shooting.